I am not saying that I have proof that you did it, but I am very baffled. If this continues to happen, tomorrow suppose we criticize the Kejriwal government and we go off there in Delhi. Suppose we criticize the Omar Abdullah government, we go off there in Jammu and Kashmir. Even if it is a celestial occurrence, by divine providence, suppose it is a magnificent coincidence, which now cannot be explained. I'm sorry, I would be very worried at that kind of coincidence now. Now, 1 second, Mehboob Beig wants to come in. Gaurav Bhatia, therefore, I have made myself abundantly clear on this subject. Mehboob Beig.
You have made your point, now listen to me.
Mehboob Beig wants to say something, please. Mehboob Beig, Mehboob Beig, Mehboob Beig.
Arnab, if an important channel, any channel for that matter, but an important channel like yours goes off in my state and I am in the government, it is my duty and responsibility to look into it and set the things right. That's point number one. Point number two, media is there. I think media has done a commendable job and we must quickly learn to live with it. We cannot wish away things. And media is doing a very responsible job and making us accountable. And there is no problem if we are made accountable. Every institution, whether it is political class, whether it's media, whether it's judiciary, the more accountable we are made, the better it is for the health of the country. So let's not go into it. How did it happen? Why did it happen? Question is, if it has happened, it shouldn't have happened and it shouldn't happen at all. The quickly we learn to live with such things, the better it is.
Maybe there is a learning here.
We must be grateful to media if they make us accountable.
You know, all this, by the way, you know, we are just saying here that Mr. Akhilesh Yadav said at a press conference that media houses are part of a conspiracy against the UP government. Now, you know what conspiracy? What conspiracy? It is the job of the media to highlight the difference of situation between Saifi and Muzaffarnagar. 4,000 plus refugees in Muzaffarnagar, 34 children dying of cold, callous and insensitive remarks from the administration. Your secretary says people do not die of cold even in foreign, in cold countries. A bunch of ministers take off on a holiday to Venice and Amsterdam together and there's a grand Bollywood celebration. There's a grand Bollywood celebration in the chief minister's hometown. What did you expect the media to do? Did you expect the media not to report this? What do you expect of the media?
Making allegations.
What do you expect of the media? What do you want the media to do? What do you want the... Yes.
Your entire argument, your entire argument is based on suspicion. And let me tell you that there is a basic principle.
What suspicion?
That suspicion, however strong it might be, but still you can't cast aspersions.
Mr. Gaurav Bhatia, therefore I am asking you the question.
You have some substantial
Therefore,
proof.
I am asking you the question. Yes. I am asking you that Akhilesh Yadav has criticized the media for its coverage. Yes. Fine, that's one thing. And the second thing, the channel goes off air. I am asking you, do you think it was a coincidence? I think it's a strange coincidence. Do you agree with me? It's a strange coincidence. Would you at least say it's a very strange coincidence?
This, Arnab, that even if when your channel was unfairly covering the relief measures of the state government earlier at Muzaffarnagar, our party leaders have then also
fine.
No channel was blocked.
So how did this?
We believe in principles.
So what happened this time? It was
democracy. We believe in freedom of press.
Well, I'm glad you are saying so. I'm glad you are saying so. This is what I want to hear. I'm glad you're reiterating it. I'm sure.
And we are
I'm sure you will.
Also.
I'm sure.
I'm not just saying it.
No, I'm sure.
Following it also.
No. What? Don't say.
But when you attribute motives to us,
I don't know. I'm very glad that you see yesterday. I put out. No. I am very glad. You see,
it is painful. Let me tell you,
Mr. Gaurav Bhatia. I'm sure it is painful. It is also painful for me and for Times Now's viewers to know that the channel covers and questions the Uttar Pradesh government for one whole week, and at the end of it, you know, a strange coincidence happens where the channel goes off all television screens.
1.5 years now.
And by the way, it is my responsibility to ask those questions. And in fact, in my very first interview with Akhilesh Yadav, I had said that now that you are Chief Minister, we will watch every step of yours even closer. That is my job. Please don't be surprised with my assertion of what my job is.
I will give
Pinky
you an example,
Anand.
Arnab.
Pinky Anand.
Let me give you an example, Arnab.
Let's get the others in. Pinky Anand and Rajeev Gowda haven't spoken. Let me get in Pinky Anand first. Pinky Anand, what explains this coincidence in your view? Sorry to come to you late. You've heard Gaurav Bhatia. You're a lawyer.
Nothing.
He's thrown some legal arguments here. And yes, you want to respond to him.
Not a single legal argument which has any plausibility. Mr. Bhatia, who has not answered your one question to say, why did it happen? Can somebody explain this? He is only interested in defending the Samajwadi Party or what he claims to be an attack on the Samajwadi Party. But I think it's a very fair question. In a democracy, you have one of the major channels and another channel and another channel go off air, and there is no explanation for it. If Mr. Bhatia's only answer is there have been bad coverage or your statements are defamatory, I think that is neither here nor there, and it is very unfair to make such attributions. The question is, why was it blocked? I would have imagined that the Samajwadi Party would have come out with a statement to say, we have looked into this matter and there is this problem, that is why this didn't happen. Coincidences do not happen at the asking. Two channels, major channels covering events which are inimical to the state government suddenly don't go off air. At least I keep watching Times Now. I don't find it going off air whenever anything happens. So I think the inferences are rather obvious and not a single answer as to how, why did this happen, what action has been taken, where is the one statement, technical error?
Yeah, technical error.
Your reason is, Pinky ji, your reasoning has been clouded by your BJP bias, so you will never understand my reasoning. And I'm just fairly...
You haven't given a single reasoning, Mr. Bhatia.
Rajeev Gowda,
I wish you had any reasoning.
We'll give the one more chance.
Your only statement here today is an accusation against the anchor of this program and the program. That is the only statement being made by you. I don't find that you made a single statement to say why this happened or that any plausible explanation.
You see, Rajeev Gowda of the Congress will come into the debate on the other side. 1 second, don't go away. Rajeev Gowda, I'm coming to you on the other side. The question is, as I go to the break, and we'll start with the Congress when I come back, is this, that in our country, if you criticize the state government and you, in this mysterious thing happens where you go off the air in that particular state, in that case, you know, all journalists will have to stop covering anything critical of any state government, because they'll be worried about this magical coincidence happening. I'm coming back with Rajeev Gowda on the other side on whether this was a case at all of media intolerance.